Hi, and welcome to a quick dev byte. Today we're going to be talking about Markdown. They're usually used in GitHub repositories as the README. So the very first thing you usually see, there's a list of files, and then underneath that is what looks like a formatted web page. But in actuality, it's using Markdown as its syntax. So we're in Visual Studio Code, and we're going to create a new file. So we'll say Control-N, and the very first thing is usually a header. Headers can be 1 to 6 pounds, and that would equate to a H1 through H6. So we're going to do pound. We have to do space, or else it won't render correctly. Title. And we're going to save this as readme.md. MD is typically the file extension for Markdown files. Okay, so once we do that, we have a preview button here, which is very handy. So we'll click it. And this is some text. All right. So we can do like section 1, section 2, and so on and so forth. We can do italics and bold by doing the asterisk, star, splat, whatever you want to call it. Italics, and we can also use underscores for italics and bold. The only difference is italics 1, bold 2. So we'll do 2, bold, close it, and it turns bold. Strike through is the tilde, so we need 2 of these. Strike through, through, and close it. There we go. We can do links. So usually you want to enclose it in brackets, and you can say msdn and put the URL in the open braces. So we'll say http sdn.microsoft.com. And if we hover over the link, it, lo and behold, goes to exactly where we told it. All right, so that covers probably 80% of what you're ever going to probably use. There's also tables, which is sometimes handy. So we'll do one of those. Okay, and the only difference between a header and content is that header and the content is separated by a line with 3 dashes. So we'll do 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And immediately it formatted it with that. The beginning pipe and ending pipes are optional. So you can see we didn't even have them there. We can delete this one and it'll still work. And so we can say content, and we'll put a number. And you know what, this one I'm going to do content 2. All right. We'll kind of fix that up because that's driving me a little crazy. All right. So the way you can justify these things, by default, it's left justified, but we can, so we'll say that doesn't change, put it on the right. Right justifies it. So now header 2 is justified, and we can put the colon on the other side, and now it's centered because we have one on each side. And that's about it. All right, well, good luck in your future Markdown endeavors, and happy trails.